What's up guys, it's the bearded wonder Gaibriul here, coach of the LA Galuxray for week 6 of the Battle Union. This week we are facing off against the creator, the innovator, the wonderfully nice guy, the captain of the Welsheons, Freedomeon. Now I'll just take a minute to sit right there and tell you how we became the Prince of a town called Bel Air. Now I'll take a second just to say, this guy's an awesome guy. He's brought an unbelievably good group of people together to make this league. No leagues have been done before, and I've had the opportunity to go in some leagues before, but it's very difficult for me with my work to actually find the time to do it. But as soon as I saw this roster of people drafted in basically by Freedomeon, I thought I cannot resist. Freedomeon says awesome, Enzo, Xenon, Anima, Jedi, they're an unbelievable great bunch, and it's because of Freedomeon, so I have massive respect for him. I'm terrified of his team, and I love his channel. Go check it out, links are in the description, all that good stuff. But that's not why I'm here today. I'm not here to love Freedomeon, I'm here to crush him. That's the point. So, to set the precedent for this game, I'm 4-1. I'm top of the league. I'm doing quite well. Freedomeon's on a bad run. Like a really bad run. I think he's lost the past 3 and a bounce, I think, 3 or 2. So he needs a win. So, you know what? The worst kind of person you can face is that guy that is struggling and trying to find that form. So this is the most terrified I've been for a battle. And you know what? Without further ado, let's show you how it went. Right, so first things first, I'll just say the team that I'm bringing. Now, if you want more information about the EVs, the moves, everything, you can check out the team building episode I did previous to this. It was a few hours ago. You should be able to find it quite easily enough by going on my channel. So, the Pokemon I'm bringing are Gliscor, Choice Scarf, Ambipom, Wifi, Mega Altaria, Dragonhead setup, Goodra Assault Vest, Heatran, Air Balloon, and Uxie Carmine setup with leftovers. Pretty powerful team. Important ones there are probably going to be Altaria, Ambipom and Gliscor. You can see that. Really good mons. So let's just quickly show you what my opponent has decided to actually bring out of his 10 mons. Yep, so once again, we pretty much hit the nail on the head with the team. He didn't bring Lantern, I didn't even mention that, didn't think he was going to do it. One thing I will say is I kind of prepped for a Crobat thinking it might possibly come. And Crobat is on the bench. There was this slight discrepancy on the sheet we use, the spreadsheet to show the teams, and it showed that he had Crobat in his team, but it was actually Zoroark that was in his team, not Crobat, so I prepared for that. Kind of sucks, but to be fair, these things happen, doesn't really matter. So the team he's decided to bring is Infernape, Sylveon, Garchomp, Empoleon, Gengar, and Mega Manectric. Now I did say he was guaranteed to bring Sylveon, Garchomp, Empoleon, Manectric, and I said he'd most probably bring Infernape as well. The Gengar I have prepared for well, and you know, it's a good attacker. I thought he had a very big chance to bring, but I didn't necessarily predict it. So guys, let's actually show you the battle itself in just a second. So, looking at his team, I thought he's probably going to lead off with the Manectric with it having Volt Switch and probably the Hidden Barrage for my Gliscor. It would make sense. I'm going to lead off with the Gliscor because it's set to counter the Manectric. I was iffing and ahhing. Do I press U-turn? Do I not? No, I'm going to go for Earthquake, and that's exactly what I do, and he stays in. I know the outcome of this. I'm Hyper Cutter, Intimidate's going to do nothing, and Earthquake is set to destroy. And then there's already one Pokemon gone, and it's his Mega. Massive threat gone. Big win to me. He's going to come in with a Garchomp now, and I'm thinking this is probably going to try and set up. Can't afford to switch out. I'm going to fire off Earthquakes, which should be a 3-hit KO, which you can see there is a 3-hit KO, as he does show me the Swords Dance. Now I can hit off another Earthquake into the range where he's going to die from one more, and I know I can live any hit he has for it except for the Outrage, and I'm happy for him to go for Outrage. He shows me the Dragon Claw though, I do survive, and I have to go for the Earthquake for the last time, giving him the initiative to twitch out. He comes in with the Empoleon, showing me that it's actually airborne. Class. I can't do anything against this, so I switch out. He's probably going to go for Rocks, and that's why he's brought it in the first place. I'm going to bring in my semi-counter to this in Goodra. It's not really a counter, but it can do well against it, and show a move that I've packed on this for the Empoleon in case he did decide to try and test the water, and that was Infestation. but he actually, you know, doesn't take the risk with Empoleon in case I've got either the Focus Blast or the Earthquake, and comes in with Sylveon, which should be able to wall it. It's trapped in now, so I'm going to speed up in just a moment on this when you see sort of this all go about. I'm going to basically hit Sludge Wave and hope we can do damage, and I'm going to see if he's specially attacking or not. He goes for Wish, showing me that he's definitely defensive. This is where the Stallfest comes. I'm going to keep going for Sludge Waves because I need to get that poison. The infestation damage over time we may be able to KO, and he can't switch out. I can't afford to give him initiative. He also shows me Protect. It's going to go back and forth like this for a little while now, and which all I'm trying to do is get him to low enough where something else can come in and kill him, or to get a lucky crit, or to get the Scald, not the Scald, the Toxic, the Poison, and he's going to go for Hyper Voice. He's doing bits of damage. I'm not really winning this war so far. I need that poison to do well, and as you've just seen, freed from his infestation, I'm thinking he's got a Wish set up now. He could pass off into Garchomp and I'll be in a bad situation. So I go for the Ice Beam, trying to predict that. He protects. I don't want to stay in there anymore. He's going to stay in now. He's going to go for another probably Hyper Voice. I have to get out of there. There's no point in losing this war. So I come in with my Uxie, knowing I can eat up an attack, and gives me the opportunity to set up with a Calm Mind Uxie, which he may not be expecting. So I get my leftovers recovery, we soak up the Hyper Voice, and my first Calm Mind goes off. Now, the more I get of these, the more I can take Hyper Voices. Yeah, I want to get to the point where I can take a Hyper Voice and my leftovers will recover me by that much, but probably Freedo's not going to do that. So you'll see Hyper Voice hits again, doesn't do anything to me really, and we get another heal up. At this point, a Gengar would OHKO though, so I kind of want to get another Calm Mind if possible, but I'm also thinking he's probably not going to switch out, and if he does, I need to get some attack. So go for the Psy Shock, and he eats that up so well. And I'm thinking it's a little bit of a low roll, but at the same time, I knew I wasn't going to do a 2-hit KO. So it was troublesome. So I'm going to go for the Calm Mind. I need to set up another Calm Mind. And on this, he does the perfect play and actually switches out into his Garchomp, knowing it's going to eat the Wish and probably that I'm going for Calm Mind. Good prediction, Freedo. It's exactly what I do. He needs to just basically hit me with something so Gengar can kill me. I've got Hidden Power Ice. I know I can kill the Garchomp. I know I can live any attack from this. He can't hit me with the Earthquake. He's going to hit me with the Dragon Claw. There is no problems whatsoever. He does hit with the Dragon Claw. We take that so well. Well, to the point where we possibly could live, as we're +2 special defense, a Shadow Ball from a Gengar. It's a roll. It's very low chance that we will survive, but it is possible. He is going to come in with the Gengar now, and I have to stay in. I have to go for the Psy Shock and see if I can live, and I need to test what item it is. He does hit with the Shadow Ball, and he does take us down. Because he went for the Shadow Ball, either he's Scarfed and locked in, and I can go in with the Ambipom, or I can outspeed and kill him with a knockoff. No problems whatsoever. He does stay in, go for the knockoff, we take it out. Massive threat gone and a Levitator. Now Freedo did say afterwards he did actually calc that wrong. He thought he could survive a knockoff, but we smash it, no problems whatsoever. He comes in with Infernape. Because of that, that shows me it must be Scarfed. I'm thinking he's either got Map Punch or Scarfed. He goes for the close combat though, which guarantees that thing must be Scarfed. I'm bringing my Goodra in thinking I can sacrifice this, I may be able to live, and getting the Gooey off on it, so lowering its speed would be incredible, meaning my Gliscor or anything like that can come in and deal damage. He does take the Goodra out though, which is a big loss, and my Gliscor can come back in now and fire off an Earthquake, or at least lure him into a first full sense of security with him having the Air Balloon. And Empoleon, I go for the Stone Edge to break the balloon. He comes in with a Sylveon though, and we miss the Stone Edge. That sucks, because to be fair, I wish I had another move than Stone Edge, because the Stone Edge was there for Crobat, which he doesn't actually have on his team, it's on the bench. That's annoying. But you know what, it still does a good amount of damage, and we do get to do some damage to the Sylveon, to the point where I know other things can come in and KO it. I'm going to come in with my Ambipom here to try and test the water. I'm going to get a return off, I can take any hit from it. He's not going to want to stay in. He goes for the Tech to scout, seeing if I've got the Gunk Shot. I show return. So he thinks maybe I'm safe to stay in, and goes for the Wish. Or I'm going to predict him to switch out. There's a bit of mind games going on, so I go for the return again. Now I have got a Gunk Shot, but I'm trying to play this. He goes for the Wish, he's seeing the return again. He's going to go for Protect now, and I'm going to switch moves to try and lull him into a full sense of security that I haven't got the Gunk Shot. So I go for Knockoff here. He, at this point now, does not think I have the Gunk Shot. So I know I'm guaranteed to hit it, and Empoleon isn't going to come in. I fire with the Gunk Shot, and you'll see completely and utterly destroys it, because we do hit it, and there goes Sylveon. Massive, massive threat gone. Probably one of the biggest threats in his team, and the Ambipom is putting in so goddamn much work, it's unbelievable. He comes with Infernape, he's already shown me it's Scarfed, he knows I know that, and he knows I'm going to switch out. Nah, wrong. I'm going to stay in it, take the U-turn, knowing I can live it, and I can break the Empoleon's balloon. So important, because I need to try and get this so an earthquake can kill it, and we're in that situation now. I'm going to switch out here though, because my Ambipom does go down to the life up damage, which sucks, because I would have loved to have this thing around. And my Heatran is going to be able to basically hit with an Earth Power and get to it KO. That's the plan. I'm thinking it's a very high, very low chance a Scald will kill me, so I should be able to deal damage with this and should be able to kill it. Wrong. He gets a quite high roll, Scald takes me down, that puts me in a worse situation, meaning that if Infernape's got Gunk Shot, he can go for it freely with the Scarf. My Altaria is going to come in, and I'm thinking, do I go for the Dragon Dance or do I go for the Earthquake? And I'm thinking Dragon Dance, he can probably just come in and KO me because he's Scarfed anyway, there's no point. So I'm just going to go for the Earthquake, fire it off, take down the Empoleon, and leave it to a roll. Now what I'm just going to do here, the usual sort of thing, as soon as Infernape comes in, I'm going to pause it there, because I'm going to explain the situation. Infernape is in, Infernape is Scarfed. If he has Gunk Shot, I can live, but it will do shit tons of damage, like a lot of damage. I think there might be a chance of him actually killing me as well. A slight chance. Altaria has Earthquake. I have an 87.4% chance to OHKO this. I know it's not sashed. I'm honestly elated because I think I've played this game really well. It's that point now. And I'm just going to show you what happens. I'm going to press play. He's going to go for the Gunk Shot. You'll see it right there. He does reveal he has it. Good play. We do survive. He gets the poison, which means it's going to be a 0-0 if I win. Hit the Earthquake, and guess what happens, guys? He survives. We get the lowest of rolls, and I mean the actual lowest of all the rolls we could possibly get. And he survives. Because of that, my Altaria does go down. It would have gone down anyway the next turn unless he misses with the Gunk Shot, which is a possibility, but probably wouldn't. And we get a loss. Honestly, I don't know what I could do there. I feel like that was one of the best games I've played this season so far. Played my Ambipom very well against the Sylveon. Played my Gliscor very well. Heatran didn't do much. Would have expected him to eat up a Skull, but he didn't. That doesn't matter. But to see that at the end, honestly, is the most gutting thing that's happened so far. But it happens, and you know what? Fredo has had bad luck in his games recently, so it's about time he got some good luck. It puts us in an awkward situation though. We're now 4-2. Oh, there are a few other people on 4-2. There are also 2 people on 5-1 now, other than me, so I couldn't keep up with them. So I've dropped down to 3rd, and I need to bounce back this week with a win, and then the week after we have Anima, which is the biggest game of the season. If I win that, I'm almost sewn up playoffs. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've sewn up playoffs if I win that. So I've got to get my head back in the game. I don't know whether it was my team building, I don't know what it was, but we did not do well enough this week. So I'm sorry, Jedi, because I'm coming for you next with the Highland Houndooms. I'm going to bounce back and I'm going to destroy your team. That's the plan. Saying this now, he's probably going to kill me with Mr. Mime. But that's the plan. I'm going to plan very well for it. Plan. I'm going to keep saying that word. But anyway, guys, please leave your opinions and your comments in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think I could have changed, what I could have done differently. Basically interact with me, because I like your coaching. I like you guys to tell me what I could have done. It gives me ideas, it makes me realise where I'm doing things wrong, and it can only improve me as a player. And I know I don't always comment reasonably quickly. I'm a very busy person, but I do always read them, literally the moment I get them. So I will respond, it just may take me a bit of time, but I always take your words on board. But anyway, guys, if you've enjoyed this, please don't forget to smash that like button, show your support and show your love for the LA Galuxray, because we need it after this week. That was a tough loss to take. It was, at the end of the day, it was bad luck. You know, I don't like to say that, but it kind of was bad luck. Fredo deserved it. He played his Infinite crackingly well, so well done, Fredo, and I'm glad you did get the win in a way. I would have preferred it not to be against me, but I'm glad to see you bouncing back. More importantly than all that though, guys, just have yourselves a damn fine day. I'm feeling okay. I've been better, but I'll get back to being normal. I'll get back to loving life, it's fine. I hope you're loving life though. I'll see you next time.